What's going on, everybody? This is an episode from the No Gimmicks Needed Wrestling podcast. Do you like podcasts and you want to see the full podcast? Make sure you check out the No Gimmicks Needed Wrestling podcast on all your podcast platforms, such as Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, Spotify, iHeartRadio, among many others. But you're listening to the episode right here on YouTube, so make sure you hit that like button and below, and make sure you hit the subscribe button to NC Studios and NC Level Up for all your gaming needs. This is the Nerd Coalition. Enjoy the show. When CM Punk did come down, there was somebody who was visibly upset after the matchup that a fan video had to get, which was Seth freaking Rollins.
You sure he was upset? You sure he just wasn't a little perturbed?
He was on camera flipping off CM Punk, cursing at him. Michael Cole and Corey Graves and referees was holding him back from CM Punk everything like that as CM Punk was out there celebrating. Now here's the thing: when I first saw it, the video, cause when I heard about it, I was like, "Oh, really? What the hell happened?" And then when I saw the video, I was just like, "Oh, he is looking very angry." You know what I'm saying? That because I know he's not a fan of CM Punk.
Let me just ask a flat out question. Get this elephant out. Is it real?
I don't think it is.
Neither do I.
Because after when I first initially saw it, I was like, well, damn, he's mad. And then reports that Drew McIntyre stormed out. And then when some of my friends were texting me and I was reading some reports, I was like, hold on. That you gotta put your Dick Tracy hat on. You gotta be like, wait a minute. Mm-hmm. If you've really been a wrestling fan for all these years, one thing is this: you can tell by the people's personalities of who would do some shit like that, and who wouldn't. One thing about Seth Rollins is a huge professional.
Mm-hmm.
Big professional. Seth Rollins is not going to act up in the way he is and mess up the money because of how professional he is. Seth Rollins does not like Cody Rhodes. Seth Rollins put Cody Rhodes over 3 straight times. Seth Rollins is a consummate professional. And when I was thinking, I was like, okay, I think he's setting up for an angle here.
And you know what? If I could jump in, I felt 100% the same way. I looked at it and I was like, wait a minute, that looked like General Emotion. Then I'm also like, how long have you been a wrestling fan, sir? Let's think about this. How far are we out from Mania? How far are we out from Rumble? We got to develop the next storyline. We're trying to go out with a bang. And then exactly what you said. He has had known outside problems with Cody. Look how they work together. He has had known outside problem with Riddle. They worked it together. He had known outside problem with The Miz. They worked together. And so on and so forth. And I was like, he's too much of a professional to let that get to him. Based upon this, I can't believe that was factual. Now, I believe some of those emotions may be written and true in him, the same way it was with everybody else I just named, but not enough to not make that big of a spectacle at that time. And that's why I believe this is a work.
Yeah. I think, he could have some real emotion, be like a little work shoot thing, because he does not like CM Punk. But however, if Seth Rollins really wanted to get to CM Punk, Michael Cole is not stopping Seth Rollins.
Come on.
No,
come on now.
No disrespect at all.
Never get Swole Cole over there.
Yeah, I'm saying, but no. Michael Cole is not stopping.
One-time coal miner out here. Shout out to you, Michael Cole.
Exactly. Yeah, he's not doing that. I'm sorry. That's just not the way it is. So, and also Seth knows that if he has issues with somebody, he'll go see him in the locker room. And
absolutely,
the reports to be kind of different. So I don't buy into the fact that this is the thing. Now, obviously, he cut a promo on a live event the next night that they had on Sunday.
I saw that too.
Yeah,
and that did nothing. But for me, re-guarantee what I already thought. I'm like, those are the seeds. Water the seeds, and the plant will grow.
Yes. So I think it's like, okay, after seeing that, I'm like, okay, we're egging this on. We're clearly getting it. It clearly looks like we got Seth and Punk at Mania.
That sound like a powerful night one to me, good sir.
Exactly. CM Punk has always been talking about the main event at WrestleMania, and it's a possibility that he could actually have his main event at WrestleMania. So because right now you're not touching Roman. The main event night 2 is Roman Cody 2, the end on Sunday. That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what it is.
I'm telling you right now. My only question there is, we all know we have Royal Rumble coming up. Yeah. And we all know it's right. And we done mentioned 2 of the top titles, which are both one's going to main event each night.
Uh-huh.
In order to get to that, one of the 2 people we just named have to win the Royal Rumble.
It's hard for me to think that they will put Cody back to back. It's hard for me to think that they will do Cody back to back, because I don't know if that will hurt, especially if CM Punk is in the same match, because it's kind of like remember in 2015 when they put Daniel Bryan in the match, we got eliminated after 10 minutes by Bray Wyatt. And
people was angry for the rest of the match. Absolutely.
And it wasn't even Bray fault. Rest in peace, Bray. But it was the fact that if you're going to put Daniel Bryan in there with last year, everybody was so clamoring for Daniel Bryan to come into the match. They shit on the whole match when Batista won. So the next year when you finally give him that, y'all eliminate him in 10 minutes, and then they was real pissed. And then Roman Reigns wins the Rumble. You killed him. You kill it. So there is a fear that if CM Punk is in the Rumble with Cody and he gets eliminated, the fans on the match, because we on a Punk high right now, and if he gets eliminated and Cody wins, that is a possibility can hurt Cody. Now the difference between Cody and Roman is people like Cody a lot, opposed to them shoving Roman down our throats. And besides Batista coming back, people love Cody, so he has that going for him. But I still think that it will be. I still think it will be. I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, but I still think it will be a bit against better judgment to do it that way. But this clearly from waste.
Then allow me to put you on the spot.
Okay.
Are you ready right here, right now, based upon your assumption? Say that CM Punk wins the Royal Rumble.
Yeah. Yes.
I don't think it's a bad answer, but I think it's a powerful one right now.
I think, as of right now, you have 2 championships. You have to find a way. Now, according to what we just see, Cody is the only way to Roman, because Roman's on SmackDown, is Cody has to win the Rumble. But do we really give a fuck about brand splits right now? So
look. I could rant about this one for a long time.
Exactly.
But all I'm going to try.
I'm listening.
Is please tell me, am I supposed to care or not? Please tell me, am I supposed to care about brand splits or not? Are we doing it or are we not? I can't keep living in the middle. Please.
Preach, bro. Preach. So right now, with the way Seth Rollins building up, there's no way CM Punk is not going to address something. He going to sit Indian style in the middle of the ring, and he going to say what he got to say. And honestly, if Seth's been taking shots, he going to take shots. But right now, we're just planting the seeds, and CM Punk is going to coast for this next month. That's why I think you just throw in Nakamura, let him beat Nakamura, let that build up, and then come Royal Rumble time, because then after that he can go challenge for the World Heavyweight Championship.
So since we talk of Punk and we talk of Rumble and we talk about the returning Punk, and we kind of just shot him to the top of the card because honestly, we all feel that's going to happen. Do you feel that hurts a lot of other stars that we spent this year building? Is this hurting the LA Knight? Is this hurting the Gunther?
Yes.
Is this hurting people that we've arguably talked about the whole year, who they have built, that people that we could have possibly saw won the Royal Rumble to take on Seth at the show of shows? We got Punk back. It's almost like the meme when you got the one kid raised in the air, you got the skeleton sitting down at the pool. Is LA Knight the skeleton at the bottom of the pool now?
Yes. Because CM Punk is a top star. He brings in money. He brings in attention. I'm not saying that he's always going to be the needle mover, because right now he's going to move some needles, okay? But as time goes on, he brings top of the conversation, which there's going to be a lot of superstars that are going to be mad. They're like, hey, I've been out here busting my ass. He comes back, he's going to get shots to the top. And then after all of the stuff that he has done, you got to make him work for it. He has to have some humble pie. He has to eat crow and like the taste of it. And I do think why, I'm listening.
That's why I think if he goes to Mania and he headlines, he has to lose. That has to be the payoff for there. That has to be the eat crow moment, right?
No.
You wanted your main event. You were back. You got launched to the top. And now we're gonna put the title on you?
No. Well, you know what? If you want to do it that way and have him take another year and build himself back like they did Cody, maybe. I'm not necessarily sure, but after seeing the video with Seth Rollins, I do believe that it is something. Along with when it comes to Drew McIntyre and him going to the back. Now Drew McIntyre storms off and goes to the back before CM Punk even comes down. So it's not necessarily known if he was upset about McIntyre. I mean, if he's upset about CM Punk or something completely different. And there's a report that he just went there, put his stuff on and just left. Now, when it comes to that, we don't necessarily know what's going on. What could have made him angry? It could have been a CM Punk thing. It could have been something completely different. We just don't know until more stories do come out. Because Drew McIntyre, he still has not re-signed.
Yep.
His deal is still going on until WrestleMania, and then because they tacked on some months that he was injured, and now it's going to WrestleMania, but he still has not signed a new deal yet.
Right.
That people may be left. So we don't necessarily know if this is going to be the nail in his coffin, or if he wants to get out, if he even wants to just take a break and go back home to his family in Scotland.
Because I figured, for me, for what we just talked about, he's in the same boat of the people we just named. Yeah. All people that we could have honestly seen headlining this card are now not doing it. I agree with everything you said, that those two main event matches for those belts, that sounds like the match. I can't see anything else in my head that makes sense. But hey, look, I was wrong about CM Punk coming back too, right?
Yeah, but we had a strong reason to be wrong. A very strong reason to be wrong. This one is on stuff that we kind of know.